Part 4, healing versus moving on. Divorce survival guide. Saturday soup. Hey girl, grab your spoon. Welcome back to Saturday soup. This is my imaginary spoon. I'm Monty. No games, just truth. This is part 4, the finale of our divorce survival guide series. And if you did that homework from part 3, those 3 questions on that piece of paper. If not, stop this video, go back and watch part 3 and come to part 4. Because I need you to hold on to it. Because what we're about to talk about is exactly why that paper matters. Today, we are settling something that nobody is saying out loud. And it is keeping women stuck. Healing and moving on are not the same. Girl, I don't need to tell you that. But this is the real talk. Here's how it usually goes after divorce. The papers are signed. People around you exhale. And then real subtle, real polite, the world starts rushing you. You good? Okay, good. So what's next? New city, new look, new man, new chapter. And listen, I am all for the new chapter. You know I am. But here's what nobody tells you. Moving on is a decision. Healing is a process, and you cannot schedule a process. Moving on says, I am done with that. Closed, filed, next. Healing says, I'm going to sit with what this did to me, what I did, what I learned, and what I am carrying out of it. One of those takes a weekend. The other one takes as long as it takes. And the danger, the real danger of moving on without healing is this. You don't leave the old marriage behind. You bring it with you into the next relationship, into the next chapter, into the mirror at 2 a.m. when everything is quiet. And the feelings you outran finally catch up with you. That's not a character flaw. That's just unfinished business. So let's get into the data. Let's collect it. Let's spread it out. The research on this is clear, and I love bringing you the data because feelings need backup. Dr. Edith Eger, Holocaust survivor, psychologist, and one of the most powerful voices on healing I have ever read, says this: you cannot heal what you will not feel. The American Psychological Association confirms that unprocessed grief from divorce, not just sadness, but the loss of identity, routine, future plans, partnership, it resurfaces in new relationships at statistically significant rates, meaning what you don't heal, you repeat. And a study from the Journal of Divorce and Remarriage found that women who engage in what researchers call meaning making after divorce, asking not just what happened, but what does this mean for who I am becoming, reported significantly higher life satisfaction 5 years later. Not the women who moved on the fastest, who healed the deepest. So let's break this down. What healing actually looks like, because somebody needs to say this in plain language. Healing looks like crying in the car and not judging yourself for it. Healing looks like forgiving, not for him, but so that you can breathe again. Healing looks like owning your role. What didn't work? not to carry blame, but to carry power. Because when you know what you contributed, you can change it. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. Healing looks like sitting in a quiet house and not immediately reaching for the phone, the TV, the noise, because the silence used to mean something was wrong. And now, today, now the silence is just peace. That takes time, girl. Real time. Not Instagram caption time. No. You don't have to be fully healed to move forward. You don't. But you do have to be honest about where you are. Here's your... Before I go, I want to close out with this. So this is our finish. Remember that paper from part 3. Those 3 questions: who you were before, what you gave up, and what you want to try again. That paper is not just an identity exercise. That paper is the beginning of your healing map. Oh, because a woman who knows her wounds doesn't repeat themselves. Because a woman who knows her wounds doesn't repeat them. She doesn't perform healed when she's still hurting. She doesn't rush the process because the world is impatient. She does the work in the journal, in the therapy chair, in the support group across state lines, in the quiet Saturday mornings that used to feel like punishment and now feel like prayer. That is the woman on the other side of this. And she is worth every hard Saturday it takes to get there. That's a wrap for season 1 of the Divorce Survival Guide. Girl, 4 parts, real talk, your story scene, your science backed, your second act started. If this series found you at the right time, share it with the woman who needs it. She's not going to ask for help. You be the one who shows up for her. She needs you. And if you are ready to stop surviving and start building, come find us. Link is in my bio. Her second act, Society. It's waiting for you. But even more importantly, I have a link below to my Divorce Survival Guide. The link is down here. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm Monty, no games, just truth. I'm coming back here every Saturday. Grab your spoon, and I'll see you next week. Because, girl, you're going to be all right. Peace.